Phil Heath at the 2011 Mr. Olympia when he defeated Jay Cutler and won his first Olympia title. Phil has the more aesthetic physique with the smaller waist. Jay's left biceps was injured, and it shows in this shot. The front double biceps shows that Jay has the wider chest and lats, but also has the wider waist. Phil is not as wide, but looks more aesthetic, as he hits the pose properly, unlike the way he hit it in later years. Phil is known for having very powerful arms and forearms, but his left biceps is genetically bigger than his right. Jay's injured biceps looks suspicious. They both have massive and ripped quads with visible striations in Jay's outer quads. The front lat spread shows that Jay is wider in the chest, shoulders and lats, but Phil is more aesthetic with his rounded shape, chest, shoulders and arms, along with his smaller waist. The side chest shows Phil's superior proportions and symmetry, with his rounded and ripped chest, shoulders and arms. Jay might be huge, but lacks Phil's aesthetics in this pose. This is seconds before hitting the back double biceps. Notice Phil's superior conditioning with his striated lats and glutes and superior calves. Both, however, have massive thighs and striated hamstrings. The back double biceps shows Phil's better conditioned, proportional and symmetrical back. Notice his ripped arms and rounded shoulders, which perfectly connect with his massive and ripped traps and lats. Jay might be wider, but lacks Phil's symmetry and superior conditioning. His lower back might be his least impressive area, with wrinkles that distort his aesthetics. The rear lat spread shows that Jay might be wider, but Phil is better ripped and more conditioned with his massive traps that extend from his neck towards his lower back. Phil hits one of the most impressive side triceps poses with his phenomenal triceps that combine size and conditioning. Notice the size and the roundedness of his shoulders, ripped biceps, striated triceps and massive forearms. He also maintains tight midsection along with ripped thighs and glutes. Jay's triceps are impressive, but there is no argue that Phil was on another level. Although Phil's midsection might be his least impressive area, he still looks more aesthetic and symmetrical than Jay with his wide waist. Back then, Phil had a tight midsection and was not suffering from the bloated stomach, which was the reason he lost the title last year. Jay's waist in this shot looks wider than his lats, which destroys his aesthetics. Phil's thighs are massive and ripped and flow perfectly. Jay also has massive and separated thighs. The first thing that may attract your attention in this shot would be Phil's phenomenal shoulders and arms. His chest might be smaller, but definitely fuller and better ripped. Notice how wide Jay's waist is, which really spoiled his aesthetics. Although Jay has massive traps, he lacks the symmetry and the proportions Phil has in his rounded and massive shoulders and arms. Phil's physique that year was unbeatable, and the impressive thing about it is that he did not stop at this level and managed to improve it in 2012 and 13. Phil was dominant and rightfully won the title. Everybody knew he was going to win even before the results were announced. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.